Hey Heather, I am sitting here with your paper, and I wanted to just go through a couple of things. So I really appreciate that you wrote back to me and said, "Hey, what's up?" So then I can go through this with you. I'm going to do it this way, so I don't have to write all of this down. I don't have to mark up your whole paper because sometimes I think it's a little difficult. So my suggestion is to just check it out, take notes from the video, and then you have it if you need it in the future. All right, so there's some weird spacing things going on right here. I'm going to tell you everything. I mean, what I usually do is I count 3 APA errors, and then I don't ever take off more points if people have 70 errors. I just stop at 3 and I call it. So I don't think I probably would have called, this is not something I would have included, but since we're talking about it, I'm just going to give you everything I see as I scroll through, okay? And I'm just glancing. All right, so again, this is focused on APA. I'm not, necessarily talking a ton about content. This will be mostly formatting. All right, so number one, got some weird spacing things here, okay? Make sure you get rid of that highlight. I'm not sure what that is. Okay, again, some weird spacing things here. And this executive summary should be on it. I think I said this, but it should be on its own page. Okay, so this is formatted very similarly to an abstract. So make sure that you do that. It doesn't necessarily have to have that same indent as the abstract, but this spacing is not right, and but the length is pretty good. All right, so then you would start on the first page. This would be a page break here, and this would be your title of your actual paper. So then you would go into intro, body, and conclusion. This would be an intro with a thesis statement in it, and that's a big thing that you're missing here. It's almost like you started in the middle of the story, if that makes sense. Now, I also know what you said about the conflict briefs, and so I'm not sure, like I said, what those assignments are all about, but I'm actually going to find out because I think you're the third or fourth student that's come from another class that's had that. Like, what's the difference between a conflict brief and a cause brief? And I'm going to be honest with you, I don't know. So we're going to find that out before next semester. Okay, so this would be a new page. This would be the title of your actual paper. And then you would go on from there. Okay, so let's just jog through here. So I see some weird formatting there. I think you're supposed to have a space after P dot space 609, I believe. Okay, as I was rolling through, let's see, this does not look correct at all. Let's see, you need a comma here. Rawls, parentheses 2009 there. Okay. You see what I'm saying? I'm just kind of rolling through here. See, and this is done differently. This actually looks like a different color here. Okay, then we have some weird spacing here. No indentation. You see what I mean? So when I go through here, I just start scanning and then I call it once I get to 3 types of them. Okay, now right here you can see that's incorrect. Right here, the period should be after Rawls 2009. You do it correctly some places and incorrectly in other places. And I'm not giving you a hard time at all. I promise you that I went through the same exact thing, but once you get APA and you really know it, it just becomes a non-issue. You have some weird spacing here, up here. Okay, and I would just tell you, I would make a little bit of a stronger conclusion. I can tell by this, even by the length of it, we need to say more. Make sure you have some really firm foundation for that to rest on at the end. Okay, now this could be Blackboard, or it could be you, or your formatting. So I want to make sure references is down here. Would never take off points for that because that's like a Blackboard thing that it does to us. Okay, so this one right here is not formatted correctly. Well, it's debatable. Some of I won't even go into it. Just ignore me. Okay, this one is, I will just say the questionable piece of this is this middle name, but some of the cultural things I would never take off for that because it's kind of hard to say. All right, so this one is good so far. Let's look at this one. Okay, that's good so far. But social enterprise and entrepreneurship, you see how you have the caps here? So you know from your other ones that those should all be after social, everything should be lowercase. Then the T would be uppercase. Then all the rest would be lowercase. Hold on one second. I have children coming in. All right, and then here again with Kevin's. Dr. Rawls works with her in our department. You have capital social, lowercase entrepreneurship. So, some of these are right. Now that here's another one with the capitals, and then you've got this random font down here. So that's just a quick scroll through of what I saw when I was grading from an APA perspective. So the best thing that I can tell you to do is use the Writing Center if you ever want to. You can actually turn in papers and they'll help walk you through it. Once you get it, you're going to get it. Okay? So if you have any other questions, please do let me know, and I'm happy to walk you through future ones in more detail, but I just thought I would give you a jump start because you're not one of those people that just doesn't get it. It's just inconsistent. So let me know if I can help you, and I hope you have a great Sunday.